And welcome back. I'm not sure if the YouTube is still live or not. Yeah, it's live now. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Man, the shirt ripping is kind of challenging though. Do I think of composition normally for these gadgets? Yes. Especially how the character is being cropped. Uh, so you have to imagine a bigger picture and frame it up in a smaller rectangle. So I do need to consider that. Mm. No, if you, especially when I realize that many of the young artists, when they first started drawing on paper, they'll tend to put the head a bit too low. In the middle means you start drawing in the middle. Then eventually it has a lot of headroom that's pretty empty. Yeah. So my advice for at least for my student is that try to divide it into about three quarter of the image, and then the top line, the top first quarter is where the eyes are usually are. So you either do it into three quarter or do four quarter. So basically, I mean half of the half. So the first quarter of it is not three quarter. I mean three parts or four parts. So the first 25%, this line is where the eyes are usually. And try to make the arm a bit more damaged, not so smooth. Again, all this I just try to increase the fidelity of the image. Like look more high definition, high fidelity. So keep the shape relatively circular. It may look too contrasty for now because there are a lot of white space. Once you put in more values like gray tones and later on overlay with a bit of a cool gray, I think it will look alright. Do I start your head drawing with eyes or shape of the face? Depends. Sometimes I just YOLO with it and just start drawing with the eyes, nose, mouth. I would say that in the past I used to draw with the eyes first. Now I tend to start more with the nose. Yeah. Because I find that the nose is the center of the face. So from the nose I can start to calculate. For example, with the more frontal view, after I draw the nose, I can use the nose to start calculating the eyes distance from one to the other, and then come down to draw the mouth. So the nose in the middle, use that as a ruler to measure the rest of the features. So I find that quite useful. Yeah. And then later on, frame all the features up with the face. I guess people tend to like traditional art more because it feels more real. Many times I see comments of people regarding digital art as something too fake, too CG like oh, those people who draw with digital medium, they don't really know how to draw. They just rely on the technology of Photoshop. I mean, of course, that's not true. Totally, it's bullshit. But many laymen do tend to feel that way. Oh yeah, digital art is just cheating. It's not real art. Traditional is the way. It's a silly comment, but at the same time, maybe that's why people tend to appreciate traditional art more. It feels like organic, like oh, real. You're really drawing it. It's not like relying on any technology or computer or software to make it happen. In fact, you go to those traditional art school, maybe many professors will still regard digital art as something that is not real art. I know, maybe you can speak from your own experience, but I do hear from my students, many of them receive the kind of command, digital art is not real art, anime is not real art, that kind of comment. Very naive comments. I think this piece is quite challenging, in a sense that it has a lot of dark areas. So from the shoulder armor to his his either way, his clothes and then the sword behind, those are really dark color objects. So you need to find a way to separate them traditionally. so that you can read them better. Cloud is just a muscular girl. Yeah, I know, right? Hmm. So one thing I really like about the brush pen is that if you go through it really fast, then you give a bit more gray tone, like those like gray dry brush effect. It's pretty useful to depict materials. Mm. And make the image look a bit more organic, not as clean, but more organic. I think that's what I like about it. Again, all this part may look very contrasty and stands out too much, but once you overlay darker values to it, it will become very subtle textures. So when you draw, you have to account for that. Like what are you going to do next with those areas? So leave enough white for other colors and value to sit in. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely cheat more with digital. Yes, it's true. Um, just think about Control Z, our famous undo. It's practically time travel, right? You can always time travel with your art. You make mistake, you go back time and fix it. If you consider that cheating, yeah, in a way. Mm. So all these dry brush stroke will eventually serve as underlying textures. And give the image a lot more, the weapon a lot more rugged feel to it. Mm. Almost a bit feel like shading. Mm. No music while am I drawing? Usually I don't listen to music when I draw, and the reason why I don't use music here is due to the again copyright issues. If I play music that is licensed, eventually when they record the video, they will exclude my voice as well because there's some background music playing. So I don't like that. Mm. If you find it too boring, just watch me draw. Feel free to play some music at the background in your house. But usually I don't. I don't listen to music when I draw. Especially those songs that I like, I'll tend to sing along with it, and eventually I don't get anything done. Mm. Do I stream on Twitch? Yes, I'm actually streaming on Twitch as well. while you are on Instagram. So I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram at the same time. Man, there's really a lot of black. And usually I think that when I draw male characters, I would tend to make the image a lot rougher. Not as clean as drawing a female character. Like if I'm drawing Venom or Guts from Berserk, those I would tend to use more brushy or rough lines. I mean, the video seems to pause for some reason. I don't know, right? Instagram seems to be acting quite weirdly these days. Yeah, seems like Instagram is paused. Why is it so tough? Can't you just let me stream?